But it all started back when you let guys like the Bucky Jones get and go to Syracuse.
Yeah,
These type of things happen.
yeah. Forgot about him.
How you let the Bucky Jones go to Syracuse? How you let the White Freeney go to Syracuse? How you let Israel Penn go to South Carolina?
You gotta ask them that.
I'm gonna when they get here. I'm gonna ask Buck today.
I can't. Ask him how the recruiting process works.
How we doing on time?
Oh, sorry. I mean, we're good.
All right, we're good.
All right.
No, how many homers did you have when you led the
6.
Yeah?
In 20 games.
6 and 28, cool.
Mm-hmm. But there was no fence.
Oh, you had to run them out?
No, so my high school had the fence was around the football field.
Yeah.
So it was like 385 dead center.
Yep.
I hit 2 over that. And then I played at Weston. I hit 3 run homers. Yep. Put one on top of the school.
Nice.
Yeah, to this day, that's the further home run and put on top of the school. And then I hit one at my high school, and I hit him in the right field on the hill. It was like going.
So you know what? You know what I want to talk about a little bit too is number one is that again we talk about stories of an athlete and we're talking a lot about being an athlete and you know what we're doing, but we also have to highlight the fact that what you're doing now. Mm-hmm. So, you know, SOULBALIA, I've been there a couple times. Number 1 lounge in the state of Connecticut. Go there. It's lit. It's shit on the level. Let's talk about SOULBALIA, and we talk about business, and again, we were talking with Ty about, you know, minorities getting together and doing things. You actually own SOULBALIA with 2 of your former teammates, right?
Yeah, correct.
So let's talk about that a little bit.
So, it's myself, Fonz, and Jay Miles. So, I'm actually older than them. So when they came into UMass, I'm sorry, I was leaving. But I would go back to visit my wife, she was my girlfriend at the time. And that's how I met them 2.
Right.
And then Jay's ex-wife and my wife are best friends. So, long story short, I retired from ball. I moved to Manchester because it's halfway between where my wife is from and where I'm from. And then me and Fonz was here. So Fonz was in Windsor. Right. So we linked up and then we started hanging together for like 3-4 years and we was throwing like mansion parties and it was successful. So then,
I remember that because you tried to get. Remember you were trying to get me to get my homegirl. She was like, yo, and the thing is like, it's crazy because her husband is like, bro, this dude's like, he be having Zoom calls with like Will Smith. It's crazy. But like, I remember I asked her, and she was just like, "Mo, I don't know." About that.
I was just in the game. I was just starting the game. You know what I'm saying? She was looking at me like this. But so then it was successful. So then, Jay Miles retired from the league. He moves in this area. We link. So all 3 of us. So then Fonz was like, yo, my dad owns the building where Empire Lounge is. And Weathersfield, I said, why you just saying that now? Like, we could have been. We renting out these mansions. We could have had our, you know what I mean? He didn't say nothing. He was just on some, it's been successful, let's rock out. Yeah. So then, you know, we kicked it with Jay Miles at the time, you know what I'm saying? And Jay was like, yo, I want to get down. Yeah. So boom, we gutted the whole thing. We had a vision. It took a lot of time though, right? Because people don't understand like what you got to go through with the city.
It takes time and effort, and it takes drive. It takes everyone being on the same page. Everyone seeing the vision, making sure you have a beginning, a middle, and an end game. Like even with this, what we're doing right now, like you know what I'm saying? Like you got to do that. And then when you do that as success, then you're gonna get the people to come on board and help you take it to that next level. Right. You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's exactly what you guys did, because I've been there and I'm like, yo, this is so. I don't even cut you off.
It's no different than playing ball.
And that's
and a lot of people don't understand. Like when you live a regular life, and I noticed this from being in the industry now. People so used to having shit given to them, or if it don't go their way, they quit, or
100%.
You know, they not used to. Let me put the grind in since I was 8 years old to get to the league. Right?
They want the quick.
Bang, bang, bang.
That's they
don't see the. I know it's a long rainbow, but there's a pot of gold. It's gonna take a while.
But you'll get it.
They don't.
But it's in life. It's like it's not just at that point. It's like like even now at 38 years old. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you 40?
38.
Oh, 38.
I told you I'm a year. I graduated school a year early.
So when you look at that, it's like people don't understand. It's like they see guys in the NFL. Or they see rappers or they see people, successful businesses here at 50 West. We see all this, right? SOULBALIA. It's like it takes time,
bro.
It takes. When I wanted to do this podcast and do this network, I said to myself, what's one thing that I am kind of like lacking? It's the marketing aspect of it because I got to wait on somebody else to do a flyer design. So you know what? Maybe I should learn how to do it. So I took 2 weeks to watching YouTube tutorials to figure out how to make flyers. Once I did that, I cut the middleman out. So now I don't got to pay someone $50 to $100 for a flyer.
Right.
And I can put out the stuff and I can do what I want to do. But it's like a lot of these guys don't understand is like it takes time, it takes effort. And what you guys did doing at SOULBALIA is phenomenal. Not only with SOULBALIA, but like what you're doing with the Flag League.
I coach my son Pop Warner team too.
Right.
But this is no different than how my life has been since I was young.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I understand, like, you got to put work in. And I ain't talking about no month or two, no 3, 6 months where you, oh, now I'm tired. It takes time. Like, you got to grind when you want to quit. When you want to quit and everybody else is quitting, that's your time to really step on the gas.
Step on the gas. I wanted to do this 3 years ago. I started something called iWall, where I had a bunch of my guys during the pandemic time or whatever. No, it was before the pandemic. They did video things with me, and I asked them 3 questions. About Joe Paterno, how he helped in life, all this stuff about Franklin. And that's the first thing that I did 3 years ago. So I was working for 3 years to get to this.
But nobody know that. They think you woke up yesterday, said, I'm going to start me a podcast. And boom, you got a podcast. It's so easy.
I watched $1 million worth of game religiously.
Yeah.
I am athlete religiously.
You got
pivot religiously. Like I said, I was just texting. You saw the text with my homegirl, Carissa Maxwell. She just did the thing with
yeah.
And I was telling her, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it takes time, it takes effort. The thing I tell people too is that when you're doing something like this, don't put money and all that stuff before the vision. Because when you do that, it takes away from like the actual creativity. The money will come once everything is put together.
Of course. You got to build a successful product, whether it's, and it can't be for the money. Right. It got to be for the love, like you really want to do it, the passion to do it. Because
100%.
You didn't play football, and when you was younger as a kid, for the money.
Well, yeah, my family was like, yeah, you're good. You're gonna go.
But you love the game.
Right, I loved it.
There's no way you can be as good as you was as a young kid and be like, I'm doing this for the money. That might have been an incentive.
Right.
But you got to love the game first.
I love it.
I didn't stop loving the game till I got to the league. Right. Then I realized it was a business.
Right.
I didn't love it in college, but the work I put in as a kid, I didn't play Pop Warner thinking I'm gonna make $10 million. I played Pop Warner because I love playing football.
Right. You
know what I'm saying?
We would have waxed John Pop Warner.
You crazy? I'm 2-time New England champ.
Bro,
we couldn't go to Florida.
National champs, bro.
How old was you?
98. No,
so you like the last division?
97. No, we were Pop Warner. We were A squad. Hey.
Yeah, but you like what? 13, 12, 13?
No, I was 11, 12.
Yeah, so I went when I was 8 and when I was 10. Crazy, I played against Deion Anderson from the Cowboys running back from Cranston.
For real?
We beat him in New England.
Bro, again, my cousin Ryan Glasper, they went to the Pop Warner Super Bowl and played Naples Florida Gators. And they had...
They won?
They got waxed by Naples in the championship game. Waxed.
But just to get there, though, is a compliment.
Because I was a freshman in high school playing varsity.
Okay. But that was 8th grade at the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if I wasn't going to play varsity, I was going to go play with them.
Ooh.
Because Cap was the coach. Cap was coaching, you know what I'm saying? But I ended up
playing varsity.
So you know what I'm saying? But that Pop Warner team, but Pop Warner, what did you say? It's for the love of the game.
For the love of the game.
How many touchdowns, what's the most touchdowns you had in a Pop Warner game?
In a game? 5.
I had 10.
Okay. What you want me to say? I'm still the leader for touchdowns in the season in Pop Warner. To this day in Stratford.
Really?
To this day. I got it.
I still can't get over the fact that you was when you drafted in baseball. That is great. That is crazy.
I was a better baseball player than I was football.
So why not baseball?
I love football. Baseball, I'm a better talent.
You might have still been playing baseball.
Probably. My high school recruits me all the time. He's like, you probably still be playing right now. I'm not cool. I'm 38.
You regret it?
No way. Nah, my mom be on me, but because I met people like you,
right?
You know, you can't
look
at life like that.
The relationships you
the
have.
People I met at UMass to come in contact with, my wife, my wife at UMass.
Right. Yeah.
I go play baseball.
You don't have that.
I don't got my kids. I don't got my wife. I don't got my life right now.
Yeah.
SOULBALIA, I don't meet J Miles, I don't meet Fonz. I'm playing baseball, I'm in the league.
Right.
So everything happened for a reason. I don't regret nothing I did, you know?
Yeah.
I made mistakes, but I don't regret. I learned from them.
I said that same thing too. It's like you can't, the mistakes that you make you who you are today.
For sure.
Because again, you have to have those mistakes to just grow as a person. So,
for sure.
So yeah, man. I know you got to get going. So I'm glad you came by, man. How was the Black and Salmon?
Man, that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you gotta have me on for another show so I can come back and get this moment again.
Yeah, man. We got we're gonna have you back on the show again. We were talking with Ty. We got to get together and make sure that seminar is the best seminar because we got a bunch of top nonprofits doing this. And again, it's got to be about the kids, and we got to get ourselves together and get these people because again, it's a free event.
And shout out to I want to give a little shout out to it's 3 men that's Black owners of their business that's really helping the youth out here, and I think they need to be congratulated and it need to be brought to the forefront what they doing. Stack Williams, Supreme, Andre Dixon, DSP, and Matt Lawrence, 32 Sports.
100%.
Because there's so many kids out here. Like one guy can't take on all these kids.
Nope.
There's too many kids that's going through a lot of things and need help. But these 3 guys, and I know Matt, and I put Matt UMass, and I know Dre very well. Stack, I met a couple times, good dude, good brother. But what they doing out here for these young athletes, Black, white, whatever.
Right.
But the mentorship they're giving them, and the guidance they're giving these kids, and the training, it's like CT been needing that for a long time. And I feel like those 3 guys, like, and even and Doug Wiggins doing the basketball at DSP, fresh. Everybody know Doug Wiggins. What they doing out here is remarkable, man. And I got a lot of respect for those guys. Like, and I want people to know what they really out here doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And
it's important.
And that's what we have to do. And again, that's why we created this type of situation so that we can give that respect and get kids in the right direction and get in with guys like with Matt and with Dre and everything like that. Because again, I know Dre because I'm really good friends with his wife, Davina.
Yeah, Davina. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So and she's gonna be on here.
Okay. Davina was the UMass.
Yeah.
So
she was the UMass. She was on Team Puerto Rico, bro.
Yeah. Davina was that deal in softball.
Real deal. Like she was one
of the best to ever come out this state. I'm telling you.
It was one of the girls who I was thinking about too because we gotta get.
That's what I'm saying. It's so many people.
Tiffany Weimer.
You didn't even tap in.
You know who that is?
No.
Tiffany Weimer was 3-time All-American at Penn State. Holds the record, I think, in NCAA with goals. She went to West Haven.
Wow. You got like people like Ashley Prim with the Kobe. It's so many. It's so much talent in CT that we forgot about.
It's crazy.
And you can tap into. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, man.
Women, men. I'm telling you, it's so much. Like, it's a lot of people.
Well, we're going to get to it, man. But again, appreciate you,
Appreciate
fam.
you, my guy. Appreciate you having me. You already know.
So, and again, we got to get you back on the show, man.
Yes, sir.
For sure.
I'm here.
All right.